Okay, so now let's move on to question 4. The distance from a lake to a cave is 4 times as long as the distance from the lake to a waterfall. What is the distance from the lake to the waterfall? So similar to question 3, okay, you see 3 times 4 times. Okay, so let's highlight the keywords to help us understand the question first. Okay, the distance from the lake to the cave is 4 times as long. So the distance is 320 meters. Okay, and it's 4 times as long as the distance from here, waterfall, to the lake. So what do we need to find? We need to find the distance from the lake to the waterfall, which is this part. So again, we can use model to help us understand the question, right? So what kind of model do we draw? So from the previous question, you would have known that we are going to draw comparison model. Okay, so we're going to use the first letter of the word to help us differentiate. Okay, so LC. The distance from the lake to the cave is 4 times, okay, as compared to WL. So can you tell Mrs. Chai which one do we draw the 4 times? If you say LC, well done. Okay, so LC is 4 times. Can you see? L from the lake to the cave is 4 times. And so for waterfall to the lake is how many boxes? 1 box, because we are comparing, right? So this is 4 times as long as this. Now, let's fill in what we know. From the lake to the cave, do we know the distance? We know. So that means the whole bar over here is 320 meters. Do we know from the waterfall to the lake? We do not know. So this will be a question mark. So how do we find each? Remember, we need to find 1 box. If 4 units, 4 boxes is 320. How do you find each? Total, 4 groups, each. So what do? We divide, right? So what divided by what? 320 divided by 4 groups. Okay, now again, workings at the side. I hope you remember how to divide. Okay, so after you have done your division, okay, key in your answer into the blank below to check whether you got this question correct.